Hello everybody, welcome back to Tophinator Streams. Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright. This will be Trials and Tribulations, Part 14. Okay. Let's see what we got. Should like to know this. Let's try this out, and we'll. No, let's just go. Let's try it out. About this. Sorry, Nick. I'm a waitress now. Ah. Okay. Oh, it's that old man. Is he still feeding the pigeons? Yeah, he fed me as well. I got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes. Ooh, ouch! Hey, Maya. Would you mind coming with me for a while? Huh? Me? Why? There's something I really want to ask that old man. Sure, okay. I'll just get changed. No, hang on. Can you go like that? I guess? Sir? Wow, this is an interesting way to do this. You again? Well, well. I see. Nick, his eyes are burning into me! It's okay. I think it's going pretty well. Ka! Huh? You're still just a little child. Run along and play on the slide, alright? Play on the slide? Ah! We were so close! Just a little more and he would have spilled. Pigeon. How can we crack this guy? Excuse me, please, sir. Quiet! Can't you see I'm feeding the pitch? Are you kidding me? What? Mia? Oh, well. If you don't mind, sir, I'd really love to talk with you. Yes, of course, certainly. I'm Victor Kudo. Even from beyond the grave, wow. What you saw. About the incident. You mean the man who died after drinking the Javachino? It's like he's a different person. It was quite a shock, even for me. He was a strange-looking boy. The girl took the Javachino over to him, you see. And was the customer alone? Definitely. He was the only person at the table. Then he took one sip of his Javachino and he said something like, "Ah!" and then collapsed, dead. Oh, how terrifying. You're so good at listening, aren't you? I'll tell you anything. Whatever you want to know. Certainly seems to be telling the truth now. It looks like Mr. Kudo didn't see the other man either. Yeah. Do you like the food at Trabian? Well, of course! I'm really quite sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know. Set up a casino in London. Really? Oh, how interesting. Eating the food at that restaurant really takes me back to my days in France.
What a lovely story.
London's in England, not France! Oh yes, France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the city sometime. It's too much! I can't take it! I want... France. I can't believe Mia's laughing at this guy. Ugh.
You visit Tribune a lot, don't you?
Of course! I mean, yes. I'd like to come and see you there.
Really? Oh, you flatter me so. The owner would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure.
Be careful of that chef, my dear.
The chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong?
That's right. The man's an ex-con. He's an ex-con?
Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do?
Oh no, those eyes! I can't take this! Mia's really got this guy eating out of her hand. He steals things from his customers.
From his customers?
Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things mainly. He's a pilfer, so you better be careful around him, my dear.
Are you sure about this?
Of course! He was arrested for it once. I was there when it happened, having my Giavaccino.
Really is a regular.
Let me write you a little haiku about it.
Haiku?
A Japanese poem. It'll explain all you need to know about the chef.
Convicted before, a wicked man or woman. Repeat offender.
If he takes anything again, you let me know. If it's not too expensive, I'll buy you a replacement.
Poor guy, he couldn't do enough for Mia. Okay, Phoenix. That's about as much as I can do to help.
Thanks, Mia.
We got some really important information thanks to you. Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this.
And just like that, she's gone.
Okay. Alright, well. January 6th, Tribune. I guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation.
Had enough of being a waitress?
Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant.
Oh la la, Mademoiselle Maya, non! How can you leave me like this?
I'm sorry.
That reminds me. Oh boy. Mr. Armstrong had a psych locker 3, didn't he? Ow! Did I have to break those? Ah! Okay. Mr. Armstrong, I hope you won't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you.
Volunteers, of course.
Take that!
Oh boy. Maggie's motive. Oh my god. What is this? Oh, he's tearing petals off the rose. Okay.
What is happening? I do not like this horrible feeling.
I have to know the truth. What happened that day?
Alas, alas! I will confess everything. Just don't hurt me.
Huh? Well, that was a new world record.
It was a lottery ticket.
A lottery ticket?
The man who died here had a lottery ticket. For $500,000.
$500,000?
Oui. But after the incident, this ticket... it disappeared.
The ticket disappeared?
This was la motive that la prosecution gave for Maggie. They said that she poisoned the man to get the $500,000 lottery ticket.
Oh. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner?
My, the laws.
You've been trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me. And I want to know the reason why.
Non, monsieur, you doubt me? But I have confessed to you everything I know.
Mr. Armstrong, the $500,000 lottery ticket. I think I know who took it. I think the winning ticket was stolen by this person. Mr. Armstrong, I believe there is a very high probability that it was you.
Ah!
Wow, that is one piercing scream, even for a man like him.
Mais pourquoi moi? Why? You have no evidence. I am not Master Mask. I'm not the kind of person who steals the property of others.
Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong, but I have evidence to the contrary. I present to you proof that you have stolen from others in the past.
What is this? A poem? Oh, monsieur. You know me so well. I adore poems.
Please, read it, and put some feeling into it.
Convicted before, a wicked man or woman. Repeat offender.
Sorry to have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong, but you have been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you?
Mon Dieu! Les mensonges! You are the liar!
You deny it?
Do not make la false Do not make la false accusations, s'il vous plaît. So do you have any proof? I want to see la incontestable proof that I have ever stolen from one of my customers.
Lady D calling me now is... calling is now a meme? Lady D calling is now a meme? Oh man, I didn't read that right. Damn. Oh! You stole this from me! Take that! It seems old habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong. The scene where Lady D is talking on her phone is a meme? Okay. Okay, got it. She wasn't calling, she was called. So... I don't know. Because if they're really putting out a meme where she's calling people, then that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But if she's being called, then that does.
What is that?
This is my Magatama. And I found it in your kitchen.
No!
Wow, that scream just about broke some windows.
We. I have a weakness for little trinkets and la figurines. My hand, it just slips out. I cannot stop it.
You've stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right?
Oui, it is la truth. I am just a timid little girl inside, monsieur. A timid little girl. Besides, this time, it was not la small trinket, oui. It was $500,000. Mais non. Why would I steal it? I have no need for such money.
Really now?
Oh, monsieur, what is it?
Isn't it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble? And that you are in desperate need of a large amount of cash? This restaurant is deep in the red, isn't it? Hey, what's going on, Janine? Also, I believe Minecraft 1.17 is launching today. I couldn't care less. I really like. There's no room in between. I literally can't care less. Ah! You have a loan to the tune of $500,000. That lottery ticket would have wiped out your debts. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now? Hey, we did it. Mr. Armstrong, you said that the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know he had something like that in the first place?
The man, he was listening to la radio with his earpiece.
Maggie said something about that too.
The winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden, he exploded! Yes, $500,000! He shouted.
And the ticket?
He had all of his tickets spread out on the table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I put the poison...
Put the poison in his coffee?
No! Oh no, you naughty man! I simply helped myself to one of his tickets.
What?
The victim collapsed and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, pourquoi pas? He had so many of them.
Yeah, but only one of them was the winning ticket, right?
How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you.
No, this is not true.
Meet. What's going on, Silea? Welcome to the stream. How you doing?
I did not take it. La ticket for $500,000, I mean.
But you just told us you did. You said you took a ticket.
Mais non, ma fille. It was not.
That's enough.
Huh? Ah! Mr. Godot!
What in the heck are you doing here? Ugh. This is, without a doubt, the worst coffee I've ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong. He came in here for coffee? Does his craving for coffee know no bounds? Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question.
I am not airhead, non. Just a pretty little girl who everyone is laughing at.
But in that case, Maggie shouldn't be the only one under suspicion.
He had the wrong ticket. What? Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor.
So, the ticket he took was worthless?
Not quite. He did win something. $1.
You see, I have just a pretty face. With all my looks, I have nothing.
So, what happened to the winning ticket then? The one he meant to steal? Indeed, what did happen to it? I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so we'll just wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we?
Voila, you two! Time to laugh at that pretty little ad!
Looks like I won't be needing this note anymore. Victor's note thrown into the trash. Looks like we've got a new mystery now, namely, where did the winning ticket go?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, anyway. We can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this. Certainly not again. To be continued. Okay. Let me just see something real fast. Oh, I love it when my phone's in the other room. I'll be right back. Just a second, y'all. Alright, I'm back. How's everybody? Let's see. Uh-oh. Well, have to move that. There we go. Alright. Back to it, huh? January 7th, 9:48 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1.
Oh, I see. I guess I shouldn't... I should have expected this.
Hey, what's going on, Devin? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back, how you doing?
Nobody saw the other guy, huh? But he was there when I took the coffee over, sir. Scout's honor.
Maggie! Oh.
Maggie. Detective Gumshoe!
Are you doing alright? How are you feeling? Working on plants at the moment, taking a quick break. Not bad, alright.
As if you need to ask either question, sir.
Don't let them get you down, Maggie. And don't forget to eat well, okay?
Roger.
And you! Yes? You better square this case away, got it, pal? Maggie's innocent, you hear? If you screw up, then I'll be doing some squaring away myself. Squaring away some paperwork for your arrest! I think you're serious.
Hey, detective! You're on our side for once, right?
I gotta go back to working on summer homework afterwards. Oh my god. I always hated, I always hated summer homework, but it's important. Gotta do it. And good luck to you on that, for sure.
Yep.
I'ma die. No, don't die, no! Oh no.
So you'll be able to help Maggie out, right? Really? Can you, sir?
Of course. I've got the situation under control.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate summer homework too.
I'm gonna be the first witness on the stand today. If something I say doesn't mesh with the facts, make sure you point it out, alright?
Sure.
Okay, we're forming a united front today, pal. You get me? I can't stop laughing, it's a curse. Help me. I can't tell you how grateful I am, sir. I've always admired you so much, Detective. I know I can count on you. Looks like it should all go pretty smoothly today, huh?
I can only wish. Hey, what's going on, Heroku? Welcome to the stream. January 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. We're finally in court again. So, this should be pretty entertaining. We'll see. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. Finally, huh? Oh, God. I mean, we were at this for a while, so yeah. Give me a hot second. Okay. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Bitter. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Ah! What's wrong? Nothing. It's just whenever I addressed you in the previous trial, your response was...
You was talking to me?
It was a little, well, intimidating.
Oh no, that wasn't me. That was the phony Phoenix.
I see. So our trusty Phoenix Wright is back with us now, is he? Our trusty? So, Mr. Godot, your opening statement, please.
Mr. Wright, whether you're a fake or the real deal, we will find out soon enough through this trial today.
But I can already tell you, I'm the real Phoenix Wright.
I wasn't questioning whether you are Phoenix Wright or not. I was questioning whether you had studied law or not.
Phony Feeny, that's right. That's what we mean.
That's what I intend to find out.
There's no denying it. Behind that mask is a man who really hates me for some reason or another. Sorry, hang on. There we go. As everyone is aware, this court has already given its verdict on this case once. So, there is trial court, and then there's appeal courts. So, you can't be tried again in a trial court, but you can appeal to see if any new information has come in. Go. Why am I covered with, like, long strands of hair or fur? I'll never know. Therefore, I won't stand for irrelevant testimony during this retrial. Nor will I stand for a simple repetition of the evidence presented in the last trial. I'm not planning on repeating anything that phony me said, trust me. Now then, Mr. Godot, please summon your first witness.
Let's start with the formalities, shall we? Name and occupation?
Witness, state your name for the court.
Huh? Oh, sorry, sir. The name's Police Department Detective. Occupation, Dick Gumshoe.
Oh, he's so nervous.
Other way round, detective. Huh? Oh, sorry. Anyway, I'm the officer in charge of this case since yesterday, sir. Oh God, it's happening again. Somebody help.
Since yesterday?
Yeah, the guy who was on the initial investigation's tied up with another case now. I hope Gumshoe's really got everything under control, for everyone's sake.
I see. So, Detective Gumshoe, would you outline for the court the basic facts of the case? Well,
Yes, sir. The victim's name was Glenn Elg. He was a professional programmer. He was on the payroll of Blue Screens, Inc., a local company. This is the victim's autopsy report.
the court accepts this into evidence.
Died of potassium cyanide poisoning. Time of death was between 1:30 and 2:30 p.m. Alright. And here are the floor plans of the restaurant. When the incident took place, the victim was sitting right here. A poisoned coffee was brought over to him by the waitress.
The waitress being the accused?
Yeah. The victim died from poisoning almost immediately after he took a sip of the coffee. At the time of the incident, there were two other people in the restaurant. Mr. Jean Armstrong, the owner and chef, and a regular by the name of Mr. Victor Kudo.
Still seems to be a very straightforward case to me.
Blueprints of the crime scene. X is the victim's seat. Trabian's floor plans. There we go. Come, detective. Take up this hammer. And nail the defendant's coffin shut with your own two hands. Wow.
Now then, Detective Gumshoe, let's have your testimony.
Yes, sir. When the incident took place, the victim was alone at his table, sir. We understand that the guy, Glenn Elg, was listening to the radio at the time. Traces of poison were found in his coffee cup. And what we found was potassium cyanide. That stuff really packs a punch. And, it looks like Miss Bird might have had, well, some kind of motive. Using the dark, aromatic depths of coffee to conceal the poison. Classy lady.
The facts of this case seem to be ironclad.
Wasn't a scouter? It's totally a scouter. Your coffee's poisonous over 9,000! He couldn't see that, so. Oh well.
Mr. Wright, I would ask you to begin your cross-examination, but...
Yes?
Please, no intimidation tricks this time round. Is that understood?
I already told you that wasn't me. When the incident took place, the victim was alone at this table, sir. See, I want to question that because the blueprints don't add up. Or can we present the blueprints? Okay, before we do that, I'm gonna save. I'm not getting caught in this trap again. Ah. Ah. Yeah, it couldn't be that easy, could it? Can I stop you for just a minute? Huh? What is it? Did I say something that contradicts the evidence? God damn it!
He's so desperate for that to be true, he's practically crying.
Your testimony just now doesn't match the testimony given by Miss Bird.
She claims that there was another man at the victim's table.
Yeah, that's what she said, and I...
What killer wouldn't say that when faced with a homicide conviction?
Hey!
Sadly, her testimony isn't supported by the owner or the other customer. Isn't that right, Detective Gumshoe?
Yeah, it's true. There are two testimonies tie up on that one. They both said that there was no other guy at the table.
What should I do?
Yes, you should press harder, dude.
Well, maybe the other witnesses just missed him. Perhaps their view of the victim's table was obscured in some way?
Ha! That argument is as weak as the coffee at Tribulations, Wright. I have here in my possession a ticket.
A ticket? Looks more like a photo to me.
Yes, a one-way ticket to Guiltyville. Population, the defendant.
Oh my god.
This is a photograph taken from near the entrance to the kitchen. This is the scene as witnessed by the chef moments after the poisoning took place, correct?
Oh, this is the scene as witnessed by the chef moments after the poisoning took place, correct?
I think the court will agree that with such a clear view of the scene of the crime... How, Mr. Trite, could anyone have overlooked a second person at the table?
It certainly seems to show the victim's table extremely clearly. Photo of the scene taken from near the kitchen.
We understand that the guy, Glenn Elg, was listening to the radio at the time.
Not really.
So we have this now. We wouldn't have got this if we hadn't have doubted. So if you notice, this is clearly after the murder has taken place. He could have just got up and left before this picture was taken. It would have looked the same. Traces of poison were found in his coffee cup. And what was found was potassium cyanide. That stuff really packs a punch. And, looks like Miss Bird might have had some kind of motive. Anything can look damning if you present it in a way that's not right.
For instance,
I have here in my possession one water bottle. But filled with what? Hiroko the other day has been drinking lots and lots of vodka. And vodka looks like water. Therefore, I saw him drink out of this bottle because I have the water in my hand. Or the water. Now it looks damning to the court that Hiroko drinks vodka all the time. Is that true? No. It's labeled with all kinds of inconsistencies and fallacies and traps and just bullshit. It doesn't make any sense. I know.
I'm gonna have to say this, because he threw out everything else that talks about this. We don't have anything that disproves the motive yet, right? Because I'm cutting way ahead. Oh well, let's try it and load it back if it doesn't work. Yeah, okay. Some kind of motive. Yeah, but if you ask me, it's been blown way out of proportion. Objection! You know what my golden rule is, detective? Check out a bad cup of coffee. You can always get another. Oh, chuck out a bad cup of coffee. Okay. Huh? I don't get it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm saying we can always get another witness on the stand if we have to chuck you out. Nope. So stick to the facts, detective. Now then, what was Miss Bird's motive? Come on, Gumshoe. They said she wanted to steal a lottery ticket. I knew it. That's what we heard yesterday, too. It disappeared from the scene of the crime. And it wasn't just any lottery ticket. It was a winning ticket for $500,000.
Mr. Armstrong knew about the ticket too, didn't he? But he stole the wrong one.
Then is it possible Maggie stole the winning one? What should I do? Should I press on this point a little harder or not? Yes! Wait a minute. The mere fact that the lottery ticket disappeared in no way implicates my client. Ha! I have here in my hand the very ticket in question. That's the $500,000 lottery ticket? One of the female police officers found it when she was conducting a search of the defendant. Wait, she fainted. Ha! She's quite a lucky bird, our little waitress. You will submit that ticket as evidence to the court immediately. I'd better keep my eye on that ticket. The way that judge's voice is quivering. Added to the court record. This ticket was presented to the court in the previous trial too. But it feels heavier now somehow. $500,000, you say? It's just a scrap of paper. What matters is where it was found, Your Honor. And that's on Maggie's person, unfortunately.
You really think that there are any contradictions in his testimony?
To be honest, I don't know.
But Gumshoe told us out in the lobby. He said we'd be forming a united front, right? How would we win the case if he doesn't throw us a line?
I don't have a whole lot of options right now. Yeah, it's literally telling me to press, so. He was listening to his radio, you say?
Yeah, he had a portable radio in his chest pocket.
Maggie told us about that too, didn't she?
Something about how one of them had some sort of earpiece.
What should I do? Should I press on this point a little harder or not? Yeah, why not? If it hurts me, then it hurts me and I can just reload. And what was it the victim was listening to on the radio, Detective Gumshoe?
Eh? How should I know?
Thanks a lot. We're now one step closer to the middle of nowhere.
This isn't going very well, is it?
Detective, could you perhaps tell us about the poison and how it was used? I shouldn't have pressed, but I didn't get penalized, so I'm fine.
Traces of poison were found in his coffee cup. So traces of the poison were found in the coffee cup and nowhere else? Not sure I got you, pal. Was the poison a liquid, or was it a powder? If I had to put it in layman's terms, I'd say it was a powdery substance. So the poison could have been in anything that was on the table. Sugar, salt, pepper. Ha! Do you put salt and pepper in your coffee, Trite? The victim took his coffee black with no sugar.
It seems that the poison could have only been in the coffee.
What should I do? Should I press on this point a little harder or not? Press harder. Why not? Are you absolutely certain that the victim even drank any of his coffee? Eh? What do you mean? According to this file, the poison was found in the victim's coffee cup. Well, what proof is there that the victim ever drank any of it? Oh, hey! You're right! That's what I think!
Objection.
In case you were wondering... Hold on. In case you were wondering, that last objection was for the detective there. Huh? For me? Oh, hey! You're right. You may be fooling the court, but I'm not falling for it. If you have the time to waste, you have the time to present that piece of evidence. That piece, sir? Yes, that piece. Yeah. What piece was it again? I've got the curse of the giggles. It won't go away. I should never have made fun of that shaman lady. This! Should I be grateful this coffee's only hot enough to give me first-degree burns? Oh, now I remember! This is the, victim's coffee cup. That's weird. Why is there a lipstick stain? The victim was male and not wearing makeup, right? Okay. Yes, the victim's cup. Take a good look at the rim. Oh yes, it's unmistakable. There's clearly a coffee stain on it. Conclusive proof that the victim did drink the poisoned coffee that was in his cup. The victim gulped down the bitter death that the waitress brought to him. Like this! Ah! This game. For the record, the only prints on the cup were the victims and the defendants. The coffee contained potassium cyanide covered in the victim and Maggie's fingerprints. Upon further investigation of this cup, we found a certain chemical substance.
That's enough. The facts of this case seem overwhelmingly clear to me. The defendant had ample opportunity to commit the crime of which she is charged. Furthermore, it seems beyond reasonable doubt that she did indeed commit this crime.
I like an old man who knows the score.
I think we just got some information about Godot. There is also the matter of this $500,000 lottery ticket. That alone provides a very credible motive. I mean, for that sum of money, I might even be tempted to bend the rules. Oh my god.
I don't mind an old man who is weak to the siren call of money. Okay, what the hell? I think he and the judge are getting drinks later. Possibly coffee. Possibly not. Not good, Nick. The evidence against Maggie is starting to pile up fast. Yeah, that's because the court has ruled guilty once already. I'd say it's about time to wrap this repeat performance up. with one final decisive piece of evidence.
He's got more evidence against Maggie?
This is the apron the delightful Miss Bird was wearing at the time.
Wow, that's not the cleanest apron I've seen.
That stain looks like...
It can't be blood, can it?
Ha! It seems the star of our play was a little flustered. And somehow spilled coffee on herself.
The coffee? That's not exactly the first thing that caught my eye.
Of course, the coffee stain isn't the most interesting thing about this apron. No, there's something else that stands out even more.
Something else? I presume you mean...
Of course. I'm referring to the pocket.
The pocket?
A search carried out right after the incident uncovered this. Potassium cyanide, the very poison used by the killer, was in her apron pocket. A bottle of poison in Maggie's pocket? Yeah, and Maggie's prints were the only ones on it.
What? Sup, Andrew? What's going on, bud?
Order, order, order. The court will accept these items into evidence.
Worn by Maggie at the time of the incident, has a small pocket but big stains. A deadly powdery poison bears Maggie's fingerprints, found in her apron pocket.
There's something still bothering me, Mr. Godot. Why have you not explained the blood stain to the court?
Bloodstain? What bloodstain would that be? So, okay. This is a prime example of what Godot actually sees out of that visor.
Don't play games, prosecutor. The blood-colored stain that's smeared all over the apron.
That's ridiculous. No one told me anything about a blood stain. He can't see it because he cannot see red. Out of his visor, he can't see it. Yeah, he can't see red. He can't. He's colorblind to red, specifically.
You don't need to be told, just look at it.
Well, detective, could this stain really be blood?
No way, sir.
It's just ketchup, sir.
Ketchup?
She must have gotten some on her apron while taking some on their breakfast that day.
I did say it. His visor's red. He can't see red. I said it again. She must have gotten some on her apron while taking... Okay.
You could have spoken up a little sooner, Detective Gumshoe.
Pull a stunt like that again and I'll have you drink 17 cups of ketchup, witness. I thought everyone knew what it was already.
I haven't seen anything yet to make me doubt the last ruling I made on this case. The motive, the opportunity, the supporting evidence. They've all been clearly established.
Well, Wright, it seems you really are a phony after all.
You really know how to drive a man nuts.
Or a man's nuts, you know what I mean?
Alright, anyway. Witness,
please continue with your testimony. Describe for the court the crime scene and the findings of your investigation there.
Okay. The crime was reported at 2:25 by a kind of scary old man, sir. Poor Maggie had passed out from the shock. Must have been real tough for her. The victim didn't have any identification on him, but we figured out who he was pretty quick, and then the investigation went smoothly.
What?
Like, I'm just a conduit for the people, so I can tell the story properly. If the story wants to say he's gay, then that's what the story will say. I don't discriminate. When Maggie was searched, we found the lottery ticket and the bottle of poison. And that was it. There was nothing else missing from the crime scene.
You identified the victim and secured your prime suspect. Very good.
Last chance to convince the court you're a real lawyer, Wright. No, he hasn't been shown as gay. That doesn't mean he doesn't swing that way. Don't count on... excuse me. Don't count on any more cross-examinations after this one, so let the fun begin. You know I'm just being silly. Okay. Okay, that fits. Poor Maggie had passed out from the shock. Ah! How long was the defendant unconscious for? The officers got to the crime scene around 2:40. Maggie was still out cold in the kitchen at that time. It took another 10 minutes or so before she came to. I would have liked to have been on the scene myself. I bet you would have liked to have carried out the search, too. I would have loved to see Maggie asleep like that, all pretty and peaceful. You're a professional, Detective Gumshoe, not a professional bird watcher! Save the romantics for your own time, Detective. All we need to know about is the investigation. There we go. Oops. I guess I'm pretty red right now, aren't I? The victim didn't have any identification on it. He didn't have any? Are you saying that it was stolen then? No, I don't think so. Hey, what's going on, Zooey? Welcome to the stream. Come shoot, make your moves, my boy. Yeah. The victim didn't have a driver's license or even a credit card on him, pal. All he had was 58 cents in his wallet. 58 cents? Yeah, I can't believe I found someone with less in their wallet than me, pal.
The victim sounds like he was a thoroughly miserable young man.
Or some kind of outlaw. Why not give him a bit of an edge? I think I'm onto something here. Then the investigation went smoothly. Okay. But the defendant had been passed out for a while, correct? In that case, isn't it possible someone planted the evidence in Maggie's pocket? Hey, yeah! You've nailed it, pal! It happens to me all the time.
Phoenix and Jumpshoe pretty broke.
You felt that? Yeah. We had a department party the other day, and when I got home, I was wearing the boss's shoes!
Objection!
Keep up this crazy testimony, Detective, and those shoes will end up down your throat. Sorry. So trite. Someone planted the evidence in Maggie's pocket? That's a pretty bold statement. Care to back it up with some evidence? Well, I'd love to if I had any.
It appears you have no evidence to support your theory, Mr. Wright. Continue with your testimony, witness.
And that was it. There was nothing else missing from the crime scene. Give me a second, I'll be right back, guys. Alright, sorry about that. Thank you so much. I keep having to blow my nose and, like, clear out my throat so my voices aren't affected that badly. It's why I keep getting up and leaving. I'm sorry about that. Let the stream before going to work. Just hang on. I'll be right back. Just leave it on all night, you know. Come back in the morning. Whew. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Let's continue. Yeah, it's allergies. I already saved it here. Okay. Well, yes, there is something that was missing. I'm just trying everything. Press it maybe? Hard maybe? Okay. I already did that. So the $500,000 lottery ticket and the bottle of poison were accounted for. Yeah. Interesting. It's true that those two items are accounted for. But wasn't there another lottery ticket that was stolen that day? Oh yeah. The one the restaurant owner took. He won a whole $1 with it. What a lucky guy, huh? And they're just gonna let him get away with it? It was just $1, detective. I guess no one cares when it's that little, except for Gumshoe. If I don't find a hole in this testimony, the judge is going to hand down his verdict. Gumshoe isn't giving us anything to work with. And we can't find any contradictions if he doesn't give us something. Yeah, that's true. But Maggie and Gumshoe are like Dumb and Dumber. Oh god! Our only hope is that they were so dumb they missed something obvious. Come on, Gumshoe! Be the dumbest you've ever been! Crime was reported at 2:25 p.m. by a scary kind of old man, sir. scary old man, Detective Gumshoe. There's an old man who's a regular at the restaurant where the incident happened. Ah, we're obviously talking about the same old man. Officers were dispatched right after the report came in, but the old guy still made a fuss. What took you so long? Then he hurled abuse at them. And seeds. Seeds. Ah, it was nothing. I caught each one with my teeth. Guess not even the mighty Godot can avoid being attacked by that guy. The old man was the only other customer in the place at the time. He took his time finding a payphone apparently, so he could so he was late reporting the crime.
Kitty cat, kitty kitty kitty. Come on. Come on.
Oh well. I thought the cat would come up. Down the rabbit hole, uploaded a new vid? Oh yeah.
Yeah, kitty. Come on. Come on, sweet pea. Come on. Meow. Meow.
Are you kidding me?
Come on. Come get it.
You gotta come up here now. Everyone's waiting on you. It's so much pressure to put on a little cat. I'm just gonna pet you and say good day. Okay. Poor Maggie had passed out from the shock. It must have been real tough for her. We already did this. She is. She's totally playing me. The victim didn't have any identification on him. Wait a sec. Huh? Did I say something dumb again? Let me paraphrase what you just testified to this court. The victim didn't have any form of ID on him. That's basically what you said, yes? Yeah, basically. In that case, how were you able to identify the victim so quickly? Oh, that. He's so let down. He's got the whole sagging shoulders and puppy eyes thing going on. There was a prescription bag on the victim's table along with the lottery ticket. A prescription bag? It seems Mr. Glenn Elg. Oh my god, by the way, that's a palindrome. Glenn Elg? Look at it backwards. Glenn Elg. Ha! That's fun. I didn't notice that before. Kitty kitty. I'm still just that's a whole lost cause right there. Alright. It seems Mr. Glenn Elg visited the doctor before he went to Tribulations. We got the victim's name from the medical records of the doc who prescribed the meds. That's a reliable enough source for the court. What should I do? Should I leave this alone or ask to hear more? Ah. So what sort of medicine was in the bag? Well, actually, the bag we found was empty. Huh? Yeah, completely empty. Oh god, it's back. Fucking help. It was completely empty. Victim's prescription bag added to the court record. Ah. You're entering an empty paper bag as evidence? Desperate, are you, Trite? Mans must not have had enough health insurance if he died. You know what I mean? Yeah. What he needed was life insurance. Now, what happened with the investigation after that, Detective? When Maggie was searched, we found the lottery ticket in the bottle of poison. I already pressed on this. And that was it. There was nothing else missing from the crime scene. Isn't the bag missing? Oh, the bag was taken. No, the bag wasn't missing. I'm stupid. But where was it in this photo? Let me save before I make that assertion. Detective Gumshoe, I think I should point something out to you. There is just one small contradiction in your testimony. Oh, finally! I'm getting all anxious just waiting, so hurry up, will you? Oh god, it's back. You testified that nothing else was missing from the crime scene. However, the prescription bag you mentioned was empty. Did the officers recover the medicine from the scene of the crime later? No, they didn't. No, but that's amazing. The victim was given a prescription right before going to Tribulations. Where then did the medicine disappear to? You are too cool, pal!
Indeed. Due consideration wasn't given to the victim's prescription in the previous trial. Witness, why do you always overlook such vital pieces of evidence?
I guess that's the most careless thing I've done so far, huh?
The victim was...
I'm okay. The victim was killed by poison. And the victim's medicine mysteriously disappeared? The victim's own prescription could have been the lethal poison itself.
Oh, order! Order! Well, Mr. Godot, what do you have to say to that?
Ah! That's all. What? Read for the court the name of the clinic on the prescription bag, if you will. What's the clinic's name got to do with anything? New Ear... A taller... I don't know how to say it. Logical clinic. Oh, a taller... Logical? Hey, what's going on? How you doing, Lawler? Welcome to the stream.
Just what kind of illness was the victim suffering from, Mr. Godot?
Hardly an illness, Your Honor. More like a bitter war wound, you could say.
Oh, a war wound?
The day before the incident, Mr. Elg found himself in a fight. He took a blow to the side of the head and ruptured his eardrum. He ruptured his eardrum?
And what on earth was the prescription he was given?
It was a cream that was supposed to be applied topically inside his ear canal, not to be ingested. What? Heroku guy, wow. Yeah. It's mentioned in the autopsy report if you read the fine print. They found traces of the medication in the victim's left ear.
Okay. Yes, here it is. In very, very fine print.
It seems Mr. L correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Tribulations. Therefore, it would be absurd to believe that he would have eaten his medication.
It seems that this medication is irrelevant to the case after all.
No!
Nick! If you don't think of something quick, it'll be all over.
She's right. But I can't get away with any old weak objection. What should I do? Push the medication issue! Push it real good. It's all we got. Only moments ago, Mr. Godot made the following statement. It seems Mr. L correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Tribulations. If that's the case, then why was the medication not found at the scene of the crime? But the medication in question was for topical use inside the ear canal. That doesn't change the fact that it could not be found at the crime scene. However insignificant it may seem, it's a lawyer's duty to pursue the truth.
Objection!
You know as well as I do that medication is irrelevant. It hardly seems likely that a prescription drug would contain potassium cyanide. It hardly seems likely that the coffee the waitress served would contain it either. But it did! The possibility is undeniable. Ow! That's enough. Mr. Godot, is the detective the only witness that the prosecution wishes to call? Mr. Godot? I've got my own witness I'd like to call, sir. It's the old man who was there at the restaurant on the day of the murder. Victor Kudo, the Pigeonator? Very well. The matter of the disappearing medication seems little more than trivial at best. However, it wasn't explored at all in the previous trial. Blah. And that is something that bothers me.
Yay, good job, Nick!
The court will adjourn for a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear the prosecution's next witness. Ha! I suppose this means I'll just have to finish you off in my last 6 cups. Court is adjourned for recess. Oh my god. Almost lunchtime.
Phew, that was close.
Tell me about it. I nearly died in there.
That's my line, sir. No, it's my line. I think I really did die a little bit. Looks like we all nearly died in there. I can't believe Detective Gumshoe. How could he betray us like that? Huh? He said he'd help me, but he totally set me up.
I don't think he meant to do that, Maggie. He was backed into a corner. I mean, the guy's got to do his job, right?
It's okay. I know all about lies and betrayal. I've had them my whole life. But it really hurts this time. It felt like someone punched me hard in the stomach. I hate that guy. I don't ever want to see him again.
Poor Gumshoe.
So the next witness is going to be that old guy from the park, right?
Yeah, Mr. Kudo, lover of waitress outfits and projectile seeds.
I bet he's gonna be really stubborn. I mean, he's pretty set in his ways, you know? Yeah, he's a big old grouch. Are you gonna be able to handle him, Nick?
Yeah, I can take whatever he throws at me. Even those never-ending bird seeds. 11:15 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Maggie Bird. You just saw that then? Yeah, I saw it too. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna go into a whole nother set of things here. And I don't have the full time for that right now. Bro, why the time gotta fly, man? I don't know. I'm not sure. But we will reconvene for the trial of Maggie Bird in the next episode. That'll be good. Alright, for now though, I do want to thank... Yes, thank you. I do want to thank Andrew for being a Patreon supporter. Thank you, sir. Big shout outs to Andrew Smith there. And if you'd like to help him help me support the channel and streams, you always can at patreon.com/Tophinator for as little as $1 a month. If you don't want to do that, however, no big deal. Subscribing and liking is always free. Time to fast forward my life. Yeah, right? Work. Yeah, I know. But Zooey, it was really, really cool seeing you again. Thank you so much for coming on again. We appreciate that. Flex huge arms. Wah! Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's Andrew on his mountain right there. Yeah. But anyway, we'll come back to this real soon. Tomorrow, though, we're going to be continuing... we're going to be continuing, not this game, but Nier. So, stay tuned for that, and I will see you all in the next one. Y'all have a beautiful, wonderful night. Bye!